Welcome back to the Outerknown Fiji Pro. We're in round one, heat number 2. Matt Wilkinson, Jeremy Flores, and the rookie, Ethan Ewing, all taken to the lineup here. Let's take a look at some live action as Cloudbreak really coming to life this morning. And Matt Wilkinson dropping in. Wilco draws off the bottom, hooks it off the top, layback snap, off the bottom again, and swooping, a cutback. Has to race down the line now. Comes around the section. And another car for Wilco. Doing well to put together a wave. A tube ride would be an excellent ending, and he does it.
Well, it's the kind of surfing that got him to the finals last year, taking down some big names along the way. John Florence in the semifinals.
Micro cracks a little smile right there, so a sign of a athlete doing well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, beautiful opening turn. That is just classic Matty Wilco style of surfing, you know, just that. He's got a lot of pizzazz. He's done a lot of hard work in these kind of conditions. He read this wave absolutely perfect as well. You know, positioning his maneuvers well, nice speed, nice flow, and then finds a beautiful tube at the end of this wave. So great stuff there from Matty Wilco. And as I said, the highest score of the day so far, 7.17.
Speaking of tide change pots, we are almost at a low tide mark. 8:47 local Fijian time. 8:57 is our low tide as we see Jeremy Flores dropping in to a grinding Cloudbreak wave. Looking down the line, and that thing stretches. Flores is going to do a bit of a leash test there, punching out the back. And right behind him, the rookie. Youngest surfer on tour, 18-year-old Ethan Ewing. Second section, and has to eject.
All the waves we're going to get.
And all the waves on tap for the future. Let's take a look at the water angle of last of Jeremy.
Jeremy Flores, look at the wave that he's looking for though. You know, just a big, you can see how it's not really offering him any kind of turns. And that thing running away. I mean, had he sort of forecasted a little bit and raced down the line, he might have been able to get a barrel there. Ethan ditching it as well, a little bit too deep, that one running away. Look at the end section. Stephen Bell. Look at Strider, a little bit frustrated. He would love to have been in that tube. And then Jeremy Flores just gets eaten up again. So Jeremy looking for a certain kind of wave out there. I remember yesterday we were surfing and Jeremy was focused on the end section.
And looking good so far in 2017, showing that 2016 was no fluke for this Australian Goofy Foot. Squares off the bottom and that hook again. Beautiful, but that one just tapers a little bit too much and just offers a one-turn wave, but he's going to back up that 717. Thunderous and the swells on the rise. Here's a replay of that last wave.
Yeah, beautiful opening maneuver from Matty Wilco. Nice drawn-out bottom turn. Just engaging the fins mid-face and hooking into it. As we see this one coming through. Watch the section behind him. Now, if he had taken off further up the reef, he could have got barreled and then done this turn. So these guys are sitting a little bit down the line a bit more, and you can see the bigger ones are breaking further off that outside ledge.
Ethan Ewing, whitewater on the face, and tube seeking, but unable to find one. Young Australian's going to continue to search. He needs an 8.64 if he wants to lead.
Now, traditionally, this wave, it's a wave that you get better with experience. You know, even we'll get back to that.
Wilco off the bottom, pulls in. Nice little tube ride and kicks out, looking to better his 2.6, which he scored on his second wave. He did that on one turn. This time, kind of got a little bit of a tube on the edge of it.
It's just that juice on the reef. Jeremy Flores is going to paddle into a beauty right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what he's got. He comes off the bottom, stalls it perfectly, lays on that front hand. Beautiful tube ride right there from Jeremy Flores. J-Flow, feeling it.
Thanks, Waz. As we see Flores negotiating the backhand barrel. We're talking about his skill in the barrel, and illustrated that with that last ride. Jeremy looking for 8.8 if he wants to take the lead off of Matt Wilkinson. Here's another look at Jeremy's wave pots.
Yeah, Ethan's looking for one. Jeremy found one. And a beautiful positioning right there, sliding into the tube ride. We talk about his backside attack, and it is bar none some of the best in the world. Just his positioning, his guts to slow himself down, and it's a a serious technique to be able to do that.
Here we go with the rookie Ethan Ewing dropping in. Square barrel this time. Ewing tucks under and comes out. So that's much better on his approach. Follows up with a hook off the top, a little hung up, but goes complete on that before kicking out. So things are heating up, and the challenge is being presented to the heat leader, Matt Wilkinson.
A lot more can go wrong. You know, the takeoff, you can watch here, takes off, nice bottom turn, and then pulls up nicely. The trick with that is not to pull up too high. You got to sort of mid-face snap. There's a lot of water moving up the face of the wave. If you snap it a little bit too late, you're going to get picked up and over the falls. So there are very much, is a lot of technique. Jeremy there, though, different sort of, that was a sort of almost a double back grab and then slides into it, using his body, slowing himself down, sort of almost sitting down on the job. And then once you feel like you've got enough position, you let go and come flying out the end. So Jeremy Flores, technique absolutely beautiful right there. I love that unique sort of lean back, double grab in the face of the wave. Jeremy Flores, one of the best backhand tube riders in the world, and he's showing a variation of being able to get tubed.
Here's a water angle for Ethan Ewing.
Yeah, I love it right here. Pulls up nicely. Perfect positioning as well. You can see how they use part of their body to slow themselves down to try and get as deep as possible. The longer you're in the barrel, the more points you're going to get. And that is, well, that is what you want out here at Cloudbreak. You can see how he draws off the bottom. You want to mid-face it right there. You can see halfway up the face of the wave. Now he leans forward, grabs the rail. Extra point of contact. A lot of guys won't grab it, i.e. Kelly and John. They like to do that no grab, and Ethan just, that extra point of contact gives you that confidence, gives you that stability, helps you hold the rail, helps you hold your line perfectly.
Ethan Ewing, just a midway score of a 4.75, and we're going to stick with Jeremy Flores here, pulling into another medium-sized barrel, threads it well, big section in front of him. That one runs away for Jeremy Flores.
Yeah, unfortunate for Jeremy. That was looking like a good wave. It's one of those straighter ones though, and no foul underneath the priority of Matty Wilco. That's what you got to do, just keep the hunt going. Flores right in the game here, as is Ethan Ewing with that 5.33, got himself back in the game, just needing a 4.75. Let's have a look at what happened with Jeremy driving through that section, and then it just kind of ran away from him. So until this swell kind of works itself out, we're going to see those waves section. You're going to see the odd perfect one, but it's all about picking the right wave. Wave selection this morning is at a premium.
Right now we have Matt Wilkinson rolling into this Cloudbreak special. Comes off the bottom and a carve off the top. Little jittery on that first turn, winds up off the bottom. Big Wilco, some opportunity to unleash some big turns. His
kind of didn't really tube. His second highest score was a 2.90, so dropped to 5.33 on this occasion. You can see that sort of weird sort of chop going across it. Didn't really allow Matty Wilco any kind of tube, but a lot of damage done. 5.33, great score. Now puts Ethan and Jeremy in a situation where they're looking for something pretty good. 7.18 for Ethan Ewing. He's got priority, time ticking down now. Is he going to let this one go? Yes, he is. No, he's not. He's going to go, and he's up.
Ewing, this one's going to count. He needs a 7.18. Big score needed, and not that potential on that wave, so the standings are going to remain the same as we end this heat. Matt Wilkinson taking the win. And that's a nice little way to come in, backhand barrel, but Jeremy Flores is going to have to prepare himself for a matchup in round number 2. And here's Matt Wilkinson. Little victory lap for Wilco. Sound the horn is the start of the next heat, heat number 3.